You all know that, like, this channel, I try my best to share my own healing with you guys, so that in the hopes that it can help you guys with your own healing. And last week I actually had a major loss, so today I'm going to be talking about healing through loss and grief. So if that's not something that you want to listen to today, I completely understand. It's a heavy topic, but I think it's really important that we talk about it, because I think that death is something quite a lot of the time we avoid discussing, even though it's one of the main things we have in common as humans and as people on this planet, is that one day death will come. And yeah, I think a lot of people are scared to talk about death, which I fully understand. I do get it, but I'd like to change the conversation a bit. I always find it really weird because whenever I read these self-help books, I always seem to pick up a page that is so applicable to my life right then and there. I finished this book the other week. I was reading it and I turned the page and the next chapter was on contemplating death, and I was just like, oh. So last week I had to get our dog put down. She was our first dog. I thought I was gonna be able to just talk about this, but shouldn't have done my makeup. That was not very well thought. It's been a really heavy week. It kind of came out of nowhere, but then at the same time, like, it didn't. Like, me and my mum went to a spirit medium in August. My dog Mika came through and my mum's reading, and she just wanted to say that she's just so happy and that we've done such a good job. So we've known since like August basically that like our time with her was not gonna be that much longer. With that knowledge, I really made sure to just like give her all my love and attention that I could, really enjoy our walks together, give her lots of treats, lots of snacks. I made a concerted effort just to be as present with her as I could be. She was an old dog. I think she was just hanging on for us, really, and she would have just hung on, and we had to make the decision to get her put down. It all just made me think like so much, just about life, about love, about living, and about how every single moment matters. And it's not to be like in a scary way, like, it's a reminder to just be as conscious and as present as I can be throughout my waking life, and to just always be aware that things can just change. They can just change like that. She had 13 long years with us, so I'm really glad we got to give her those years of her life and she got to be with us. And she just taught us so much about love and loving somebody unconditionally. It just sucks. Having some sort of faith and belief. Like, I'm not a religious person, but I do believe like in a higher power. I believe in like other realms, like a spirit realm, and I know that death is not the end. It's like in school when we learn all about energy, like everything is made up of energy, and energy can't be destroyed, it can only be transformed. So I know that she's up there having so much fun, running around, eating loads of cheese, because cheese was her favourite. So I know that she's well looked after, and that's been a major part of my healing, is like whenever I started to feel really upset and down that she wasn't here, I just had to remind myself that yes, she's not here, but she's here in my heart, and she's in the spirit realm, and her energy is here, like her memory is here, and that's just such a beautiful thing. And I think that it just made me feel so much better. Lessons I've learned from death and loss. This is a quote from The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. That's the way to each Right, can my throat chakra stop playing up? Thank you. I know it's so hard to talk about, but this is a good quote. That's the way to live each moment of your life. You let it fill you completely. You let it touch you to the depths of your being. There is no moment that can't do that. Even if something terrible happens, view it as just another experience of life. Death has made you a great promise in which you can find deep peace. The promise is that all things are temporary. They are all just passing through time and space, and if you have patience, this too will pass. This too will pass. Fucking hell, that was awful. I'm not even gonna try and do it that again. You get what I was trying to say. Jeez. Death is a great teacher. Death has taught me to be grateful. Like I said, that every moment matters. Live every moment as fully as possible. To be compassionate and to be loving in every moment. Even when things are tough and irritating. Live to the fullest and to be grateful for this life that we have. What helped me move through grief and healing? Well, first of all, like I said, I've kind of known that this is going to be happening for a while, so in that sense I was prepared. Grieving after a shock as well, it takes longer to process, I think, because you have to deal with the initial shock, then the acceptance of the actual news, and then I think it all starts to set in. But for me, I was lucky enough to know that her time was there and it wasn't a shock. So having acceptance was really important. Having a support group around you, my family, we've all been there for each other. My boyfriend has been absolutely amazing. He holds so much space for me, and I'm so grateful for all of his love and his care. He knows what it's like to lose somebody. Bless him, he's had a lot to deal with himself in terms of loss and grieving. So, and in that sense, I think it's important as well to consciously let the love in and to receive the love and support from others, because that's something that I've had to learn this year myself. Like, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to cry to someone about your problems. Like, you're not a burden for feeling the way that you do. And it's much more healthy and beneficial to you and your nervous system to release your emotions and to talk to somebody about it, rather than fucking letting it all get stuck in it. What really helped me was just to rest. The day after, my body was just so heavy with heartache. I literally I had to just like lay on the couch for most of the day, and I just cried and I just let myself feel it all, because at the end of the day she was such an important part of our lives that I did feel like there was a hole in my chest, like that my heart was aching, and I just had to sit with that. Just sitting with it, recognizing it, accepting it, having that compassion for myself, and then releasing it. I'm not trying to be all like woo woo or anything. This is just genuinely what I believe. And like, angels have been a real big presence in my life since forever, since I've been here. And I find lots of comfort in releasing my worries, my sadness, and releasing it to them so that they could take it away from me. This is just I just do this with like my guides and my angels just regularly anyway. When something feels too big for me to hold, recognize that, and I let it go. I verbally say, please can you come and transmute this sadness into powerful healing and love for me. And I let it go. And our words are really powerful, so I believe that I'm letting it go. Do you know what I mean? And I do that and I feel lighter. So make of that what you will. I think it's just important to know that like you've got to be really patient and compassionate with yourself during these times. That's how I've gone through this. I'm I'm still healing. I still get upset. I miss her. But I just keep reminding myself that she's just been such a blessing in our lives, and I'm just so grateful for the time that we did have together, and I know that she's still with us, and I've seen a squirrel every single day since Sunday, and she passed on Friday night, and I know she's sending me signs, and I know that she's well looked after. So yeah, just I'm so grateful to have a belief and a faith in something bigger than myself, because I didn't used to growing up. I didn't used to at all. I used to look around at the world and be like, how is there a God that lets all this horrible stuff happen? But I found a lot of faith this year, and it's just helped me through so much, as well as obviously my people around me, my family, my friends. It's hard, but you'll get through this just like I have. Death is not the end. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't really have anything else to say this week. It's just been a real it's just been a shit week. I hope that in me sharing what I've been going through, I helped someone, and just a reminder to you guys that we really are. Oh my god, my leg! The pins and needles is so bad. If you're grieving, if there's someone that you've lost, or anything, even if it's just a situation that you feel a loss in, if your heart is broken, let it be broken. Allow yourself to feel your feelings and let them pass through you. That's one of my affirmations at the moment, actually. I'm looking up there because that's where it is. I accept my emotions and let them pass through me. I accept my emotions and let them pass through me. Because that's all you can do at the end of the day. Don't resist your heartbreak. Don't resist your loss or your grief. Allow yourself to grieve. Allow the heaviness. Allow the sadness. And I think the more you allow it, the easier it will pass through you, and then you will start to feel lighter. I'm sending my love to you all. Shall catch you next time. And yeah, I don't know what next week's video is going to be about, but I might do like an art sort of vlog thing, because I've got lots of art that I want to be making at the moment, so maybe I should do that. But anyway, thank you for watching. I will speak to you soon, and yeah, sending my love and my light. Bye guys.